Welcome back, everyone, to another Friday live stream and one-on-one convoy. This time with Thor. Thor is here in the Discord with me. You want to say hi, Thor?
Hi, Thor.
Very good.
Hello. How is everybody?
All right. Let's see who's here early on and on time. We got Win55, Ken Beard, Matthew Walter, Thor, of course, Dr. Jones. Johnny Hansen is here. Let's see, and Phantom also hasn't been here in a little bit. Keith Cersei is here. Welcome, everybody. I'll do some shout outs quick. Nightbot is here. Watch your P's and Q's. Turn off that caps lock key and don't spit out too many emojis or Nightbot will get you. Dusty, aka Dirty Dog 3436, our top ATS driver for January 2023. Isabella Hagloff. If you haven't already done the answer the poll question, do that here. As soon as I get done with these shout outs, I'm going to close that out. Rob Strecker, aka Lurch, who is not with us in the Discord today. So I'll do my best to keep up with the chat. Bill Welburn, Bedrock, our top ATS driver for February 2023. Nicholas XXXN, who is driving all over Scandinavia. I think is that right, Thor? Scandinavia up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he drove all the way from Bergen all the way up to the north end of Norway and crossed over into Sweden in the process, or as he likes to call it, Ducky Land. Hey, Stobbs. And now he's headed, or probably already in Finland. He's headed back south. So now he's in Stobbs land, he says. Susan Arthur, our top Euro truck driver for May 2023. XLT 588 Gaming. Omega Sunrise, our top ATS driver for January 2024. Norwegian trucker Nicholas. That Norwegian trucker guy. Trucker King 2010, who's trucking around the Northeast US. Big Al 2424, our top ATS driver for December 2023. And our top ATS driver for all of 2023. Chasmified Johnny Hansen, Lobo 1G, our top ATS driver for July 2024. And if I'm not mistaken, Stobbs is a new computer, so we're seeing a little bit more driving out of him. Bugwash, our top Euro truck driver for April 2024. Wim55, our top ATS driver for March 2024. Carlin, Taurus Have Ice Bear, our top Euro truck driver for August 2023. FTG Mike B, David Long, aka Space Cadet Shorty, our top Euro truck driver for September 2024. Okay, that is the flatbedders. So let's take a look at what we got going on today. Oh yeah, I'm going to close out that poll because let's see. Stobbs says haven't gotten used to ATS or ETS loading in a moment rather than 2 minutes. Nice. All right, so I'm going to close out the poll. So if for those of you who don't know, SCS posted a blog post and video of a new engine sound without saying what it was for. And so it was a teaser. So I decided to ask everybody, what do you think it is? My initial thought was that it was a pickup truck. But after watching AP 101's video today, it sounds like that's not what it is. Hey, Matthew, welcome to the stream. So, I want to believe it's a new truck for us, but I don't know. So I went with something else. All right, I'm going to shut this down. We got 12 volts. That's pretty good. So, we're tied between new pickup truck and something else. Okay. That's interesting. Ooh, somebody got a vote in at the last moment. They voted for, or no, we're still tied. Okay, let's move on. And we've got, well, I'll show you where we are. And then we're going to talk about Thor's ride. So we are in Genoa, Italy, northern Italy. And we have a load. Well, we're going to go pick up a load that's going to take us up to Strasbourg. Medical equipment, which you can probably see at the top on the Trucky overlay, which I still haven't changed yet. Okay, so Thor is our top driver for Euro Truck for the month of January. And he chose Jaffo and Pugwash. Welcome to the stream, latecomers. You didn't miss too much. So we've got, or I'm sorry, Thor opted for a custom trailer skin. And actually, he went with a modified version of a previous trailer skin. So, Thor, if you want to just go ahead and pull forward so we can reveal your new trailer skin. So just like before, it's got the Danish flag, the EU flag, but now it also has the Greenland flag. So I'll let Thor explain that. Reason for the change.
Not much, just a small political statement.
We don't really get into politics here in this community, but you know, Thor wanted to express support for Greenland in light of some recent events. Not events, but rhetoric, I guess would be better.
Yeah.
So, so it's kind of similar in a way to those folks who might want to show support for Ukraine. So as many of us do. But anyway, so there it is. So if you don't know, Greenland, and I'll ask Thor to correct me on this. Greenland is a possession of Denmark. How does that work? Because it's I mean, you guys have a separate flag.
Yeah, and they do have self government, but are in some ways dependent on Denmark.
Right.
And Danish people, Vikings, have been there for the past 800 years. So
at least that long, I would think.
Yeah, at least.
Okay. So, and Iceland. Now Iceland, I was going to say like Iceland, but Iceland is a separate country, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, them Vikings, they got around.
Yeah.
A lot of us. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It was by law in Iceland that they had their own language, Icelandic, but they had to learn Danish as well.
So Greenlanders speak Icelandic?
No, no, on Iceland.
Oh,
on
Icelandic
people, yeah.
I didn't know that. That's interesting. Okay, Adam Buser is here. Just got back from work, he says. Dr. Jones says, looking good, that trailer. All right, so we're going to go pick up our load. Yes, thank you to Nicholas. That's right. And I don't do that enough. Yeah, this is another design by Nicholas, XXN, also known as Norwegian Trucker Nicholas. Doing some good work. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you have the Danish flag on your driver's door and the Greenland flag over the passenger.
Flag on, yeah.
Okay, and I've got the U.S. flag on both
Yeah,
sides.
of course.
Okay, let's go get our load.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm just gonna grab a coffee before we go.
Okay, I'm all coffeeed up. Plus, plus I got spare.
Ooh.
I get to reload. We're headed over here to Alha,
Uh,
whatever that is. So this is the first time here for me, so I get to uncover some more gray
first time for
roads.
me as well.
What is this here? It's just a parking. It must be a bus parking or bus
I
area.
think it's bus area.
Ooh, I wonder if that could be what that sound was for. New buses. They've talked
Yeah.
about
Oh,
that before.
looks like we got the same spot.
Okay. All right. Going to photo mode. Wait for my clock doesn't run down. Let's see. We got Greg Olray, welcome, and Pilot Bro, who's probably lurking while working. Be my guess.
Okay.
I'll do some shout outs while we're doing this. I'll get the shout outs as I can at red lights and such. JJ Man, 1982. Thor Rasmussen, our top Euro
Right
truck,
here.
our top Euro truck driver for January 2025, and our top Euro truck driver for all of 2023. Nick, David H74. RD04 Dave, our top ATS driver for March 2023. I will follow you. But first, I want to pull the map up for everybody to see where we're headed. So we're going to go due north past Milan. Ooh, I got lots of great road that way. We're going to get on the A9/E35 and we're going to run Right up here to Strasbourg. Good deal. Well, we're all coffeed up. We're all fueled up. We are good to go. And I was looking for something. What was I looking for? Well, never mind. Let's get rolling.
Coming up to a roundabout.
I got that owl mounted on my dashboard, and as I go round and around, you can see its head move. And for those of you who don't know, that owl will always be looking to the north. It's a neat effect, kind of like a compass.
50 speed limit here.
Juan Villarreal, welcome.
Here's the toll gate. Keep it to the right.
For those who don't remember when Thor got his original trailer design, he's got that artwork on the back, which is neat. I think it's the same thing you have on the back of your truck, right?
Yep.
Isn't that Thor and his chariot?
Yep, it is.
Valhalla Express.
Valhalla Express, yeah. Good Danish name. Doing 80. Are you gonna give me a ticket?
Ooh, it's 60. Yeah. I can't believe he didn't nail both of us.
No.
That was a surprise speed drop.
I knew it was coming.
You get you?
I knew it was coming.
Oh, you knew that the speed drop was coming?
Yeah. But I always forget it. And the speed limit will be 60 here for quite a while still. Still 60.
Yeah. Had to set my cruise control because I kept speeding. Drive is here. Welcome, Drive. Good to see you.
Hello. So we can get up to 80.
Yay. So if I didn't say before, we are hauling 5 tons of medical equipment. Ah,
That was a bit too fast.
yeah. Yeah, I got some damage. Not watching where I'm going. That, I think we're gonna have to call that a Swifty. I guess there could have been a couple of Swifties in there. I hit it twice.
Ooh. Oh, brake checker.
That was a good chance to see the back of your trailer up close.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't mention that you've got the gold Trucknado or Tornado Whirlwind on your truck. Signify your top driver status
Yeah.
for all of 2023.
Yeah, that was a good year.
Wow. That's a lot of kilometers, Adam. Another toll booth. Can we stay to the left?
Now you can stay here.
Okay. By the way, I will need to get fuel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, but I also forgot. I looked at my fuel gauge.
Left lane. Speed limit is 70.
Paco, welcome to the stream.
I'm doing 80.
I wanted to give you a chance to share your background with the audience, since there's probably a few people that are new.
Yeah, yeah,
And it so start wherever you want, because you've
well,
got a couple different things.
yeah. Well, I started as a sailor, sailed with different ships, tankers, ferries, container ships. Got a daughter and went ashore. Got a job at it's a rental place where we had tractors and harvesters and all the equipment, and so I was working there for a couple of years, well, 10, 12 years. And then I drove a truck till I had an accident in 2001. And now I'm driving virtual trucks most of the time and farming.
So you're driving a virtual truck now, and you'll be doing virtual farming later
Yeah,
after the stream. For those of you who are virtual farmers, we do have our Friday farming session later today after the stream, and in fact, we'll have a group on an FS25 map and a group on a FS22 map. But let's go back to your history. You traveled by sea all over the world, right?
yeah, most of the world. Never been in Australia or New Zealand.
Oh, that's a couple of places I would like to go.
Yeah,
I guess I
yeah,
should
yeah,
say I
me
would
too.
have liked to have gone. My traveling days are probably over.
Yeah, yeah, I'm afraid so too.
But you got to Eastern Asia, right?
Yeah, yeah, I lived in Thailand for 2 years before after the tsunami and before the military coup.
That's not the only foreign country you lived in.
Then I went back to Denmark and I was bored, didn't know what to do. So I went, lived in Canada for 2 years. And because I'm retired, they wouldn't give me a permanent stay. So I had to go back to Denmark. Diesel here.
Oh, okay.
Might as well grab a coffee.
Might as well. So, did you like being a sailor?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Enjoyed it so much that my biggest wish was to come in the Danish submarine, but they wouldn't let me, so I never got to do that, sadly.
How many submarines does the Danish Navy have?
Back then we had two.
Okay.
Nowadays we have none.
Ah,
It was old. diesel electric submarines. .408 kilometers to go. And we have a border control.
Which border are we crossing?
It must be
Oops,
to.
oops. We go that way?
I hope.
This is the bus route.
Yeah, it is. Damn!
They're not going to let us through, are they?
Nope.
All right, going over the grass. Yeah, it's over here. Not just me that does that. So when you were sailing commercially, did you have a favorite port of call or whatever they call it? Did you get to hang
Home,
out at these other places for some period of
home,
time?
home. Favorite port of home port.
Home port?
Yeah. Always good to get home again.
Yeah.
Uh, Other than that, I think Ireland.
Ireland?
Ireland was yeah, that was my favorite place to go to.
I've been watching a YouTube channel called, I think it's called What's Going On with Shipping.
Yeah,
And ever since that ship crashed into a bridge in the Port of Baltimore, or leaving
yeah,
Port of Baltimore, had that bridge collapse down on it. Been watching that channel ever since then because he seems to know. It was recommended by someone else that I pay attention to, and he seems to know an awful lot about the shipping industry. And there was an incident sometime in the last week and a half. I'm ready to roll anytime you are.
oh yeah, with this that ship that sailed into the other one.
Yeah, there was a tanker that was anchored
Yeah,
off off of what's it starts with an H, I think, in eastern England,
yeah,
and the ship just basically T-boned him at 16 knots,
mm,
and I'm just I was kind of amazed at that kind of stuff happens in the shipping world. I mean, we talk about close calls with aircraft and of course cars and trucks have accidents all the time, but I was surprised. I mean, the ocean's a pretty big place. Now, of course, that
yeah.
was in the middle of a shipping lane, but yeah, it's kind of fascinating stuff. So, did you ever have any um um
Incidents.
yeah, hold that thought. Let me get back to chat here. Uh Oh, Adam's finished with Iberia. Now he's going on to Italy. Well, I will echo, Adam, what Pilot said. It'd be nice to have all those kilometers in our virtual trucking company. Taco, the
Mm,
farming will not be streamed on the internet. And I wouldn't do that on this channel anyway. I have a different channel, Boomer Gamer Sims, which the link in the description below. I'm not really doing much over there at the moment, but I do plan to do farming when I get caught back up a little bit on trucking videos on this channel. So this channel is devoted to trucking simulation. You ready to roll?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. I'll follow you. Hey, Lobo, welcome to the stream. Anyway, did you ever have any incidents or close calls or things like that while you're out and about in the shipping world?
Yeah, not like that. But we did once sail into the port of Rønne. It's it's a town on a little island, Bornholm, in Denmark. It's in the Baltic Sea. And our steering broke, so we rammed the concrete on the moor and had to stay for a week or so for repairs.
Wow. Well, I guess if it's a vehicle made by man, it can fail.
Yeah.
But in general, the public doesn't hear about things like that. I know I am not used to hearing about things like that, except, for that ship that hit the bridge that collapsed onto the ship. I mean, that was a big deal. And that seemed crazy that, it would happen. But again, things happen. That just happened to be catastrophic. And then this incident last week where the container ship traveling from Scotland, I think, to Netherlands, Rotterdam, T-boned an anchored tanker. And so I haven't heard, what the end result is, but there's got to be a lot of human error issues associated, incompetence, basically. Partly on the part of the port authority, probably, who parked those. It wasn't the only ship out there. That's just the one that got hit. So, the port authority had them anchored out there, but it was a shipping lane, or at least a lane that the one that hit it, had traveled dozens of times in the last year. And but then again, the people on the ship, the captain of that container ship was arrested because one of his crew members was killed. But there's got to be a lot of incompetence going on there. Why wasn't anybody paying attention to radar?
Yeah.
I mean, because they all have that, is my understanding. They have, forward-looking radar. Anyway, so that's a bit off topic and stuff, but it's kind of interesting stuff, and you having a history of that. But you also have a history as a truck driver in Europe.
Yeah.
So you got around most of Europe, right?
Yeah. Germany, Belgium, Holland, France, Spain, and one or twice in Italy.
So Western Europe then.
Yeah.
And Southern Europe. Still, how exciting is that? I mean, I love being a truck driver in the U.S., and I can only imagine what it's like seeing all that scenery in Europe.
I was driving 3 weeks, and then I was home for 2-3 days, and then off again. Oh, never been here.
I don't think I have. Well, I came the other way. Yeah, I don't. A lot of gray here for me.
Uh,
We are back in the land of Ausfart.
Pretty landscape.
Just beautiful. You're right, Paco. It's beautiful here. Carlin, welcome to the stream. And Susan.
Here's the rain.
Ken Beard says they sometimes have a tugboat accident in the South. Ken lives in in Louisiana, between New Orleans and Baton Rouge. Not very far from Lake Pontchartrain.
There have been ships that sailed in the bridges in Denmark.
Wow.
One of the times was a drunk Russian sailor, captain.
The captain of that container ship that was arrested, he's also Russian. I don't think he was drunk, but I think he was asleep because it was night and somebody else was on watch. Just anyway, interesting coincidence. We've had a few in the U.S., like Ken said, tugs that have hit bridges, taking them down. Even Interstate 40 got taken down, I think in Oklahoma or Arkansas or somewhere over there. I think Bedrock was familiar with that particular incident. Yeah, I gotta get around this guy.
Having problems down there?
I got behind a pokey slow. Oh, now there's another one. Or, well, I guess I'm just speeding. I know the answer to this question, but I'll leave it to Thor. Paco was asking, Thor, have you been to northern France? This is where he is from.
Yeah. Yeah, I drove all over France. I hauled anything down there, and I always hauled wine from France. That was a good job. $50 here. Keep it right.
Yeah, right. Okay. Adam, I have not heard that. He's saying Interstate 80 in western New Jersey has closed in both directions because of a sinkhole. I did not hear that.
Okay.
Yes, I have rain. Oops. Yeah, I've got a lot of gray roads I'm uncovering here. You know, 80 seems too fast for this.
Yeah.
I mean, I was doing about
doing
65 and I had to slow down.
Oh, border control. See if we can do it right this, or if I can do it right this time.
Well, seeing as how there's road blockers to go straight ahead, I don't think we have a choice.
Not really.
I mean, I've been known to give it a try, but I have been here before.
Yeah.
Pugwash, if you're still in the audience, I haven't seen an announcement for a Sunday convoy yet. Are you still planning to do that?
What are we doing? This way. The one in number 2 we do. Border check. Check the border.
Checkity check, check, check.
Oh.
New Jersey Route 46 and State Route 10 are going to be packed with interstate truckers through Dover, Morris County. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have to be doing that.
Just more border control. Or maybe not. Just go through. Yeah.
Oh. It's a Swifty. I'm over here waving at the office over here, not paying attention to where I'm going.
Cool. There it is.
Let's see. Pugwash says yes. ATS this week doing notice as we speak. Thanks for the reminding me. Brain in gear. Awesome. Who was that asked about farming live stream? Let's see. that Paco? Yeah. I I should stream it, you know? I mean, I'll be streaming it in the Discord, so that anybody with the role can watch and hang out with us. $78 kilometers to go.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, little car, get out of my way. Go take a nap. Well, he's going slow, so he's going to get in the left lane. So anything particularly memorable to share from your time driving over the road in Europe? Tell us about your all over the road trucking adventure.
I guess the thing that I remember mostly to my heart is when I parked up with the gypsies. I never met such a lovely people.
Oh yeah? Were they
They
driving? Were
invited
they?
me they were traveling around in France picking fruit,
Okay.
grapes and whatever. But whenever I saw there were gypsies, I didn't care if I had 4 hours left on my driving. I would park up and spend time with them.
Wow.
That's what I remember best,
That's interesting.
I'd say.
So what kind of trailers did you pull?
Curtain sides.
Curtain siders?
Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of palletized stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, that's what I did too. It wasn't curtain cider trailers, but it was our equivalent. Well, actually, it's like the trailers that we're pulling right now, dry freighters. The doors in the back.
Uh,
Whereas, for those of you who don't know, the curtain siders, they have the sides open up. Do they like slide back or forward?
forward.
Oh, we're here.
Almost.
2 kilometers.
Yeah, just down the road. Oh, haven't been at that company. Good thing. Is that because of Puckwas that we haven't had any traffic lights yet?
Oops. Could be the yield signs, not traffic lights. Yeah, we really haven't had red lights along this trek.
No, not a single one.
Because I'd like to do my shout outs during at red lights, and we haven't had any.
Yeah, no. I'm parking in the corner.
Okay, I'm on the end. Oh, you're in the. You got to back in or reverse. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, JC Drives is here. Welcome. JC, I was wondering if you got your whatever that thing was sorted out because I haven't seen any more runs from you, and you were just rocking it up until whatever that issue was. I forget. Oh, something with TrucksBook. I think it was TrucksBook.
Yeah. Use. Oh, yeah. To activate the handbrake. Continue. Drive. Fire up.
Here we go. Arlen has been to Strasbourg in real life. There is a very impressive cathedral there. Nice. Yeah. Ooh, I got a damage penalty. Ah. Yeah, all the major cities in Europe, as I recall, have nice cathedrals. GC, been at work all week. Back on the virtual road now. I have logged a ticket on Trucky Discord. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. Um. Good. Yeah. Let me know what you find out. Pugwash, it's not too late for some red light action. You can catch. I can catch you up. I'm driving in ETS2. All right. Um. Well, let's see. We need to find a sleep trigger soon.
Oh, yeah. That too.
You want to? Let's see. Let's have a look at the map. There is one down the road a little ways. Looks like a hotel. Oh, and there's a shop. I need to stop at that shop. I got some fixing to do. So I'm gonna do that. You wanna grab a coffee and look for a load while I take care of fixing my reckless driving issues.
I got a load of chimney systems to Paris.
Okay. How far is that?
484 kilometers.
Well, that's not too far.
Oh. Too far.
Oh, look, I got a red light.
Ooh.
Pugwash must be here. Well, JC, we didn't lose any hardcore points because hardcore is only in Trucky, and Trucky didn't detect any issues. So, I think was it? Wait, was it Trucky? Yeah, I may be confusing you with someone else who was having an issue. Somebody had a big negative hardcore. And I think that was you, and somebody else was having a different issue with TrucksBook. Too many things. Yeah, Ipswich I think was having a problem with TrucksBook. Yeah, that knocked us back to fourth place essentially. I mean, we were we were firmly in third place, and it didn't knock us back to fourth, but it put us back in a position to be passed. I mean, that happens, but okay, let's see. Yep, there's the shop. The good news is it was an awful lot of kilometers in TrucksBook, so that's good. Big deal. All right. Ooh, 9,500 euros. Fix my issues. Coming in for coffee?
That too.
Okay.
Is to check if there's need for any repair. No? Okay. Whatever.
Hey. Let's see. Nicholas is here. Welcome. Ah, Trucky. Okay, yeah, negative 13,000. Yeah, that hurt. Okay, let's do some shout outs here. Troken, Douglas Williams, JC Drives, our top Euro truck driver from March 2024, right here in the chat with us. Thomas Berger, Matthew Roth, Lee Jenkins, Tazzy 291, Doom 3, Lee 01 Mister. By the way, I did do a shout out for Douglas Williams, who we know as Willie. Willie had a birthday yesterday to signify that he has successfully rounded the sun 74 times. So, Willie 74. Speaking of sailing the oceans, Willie was in the Navy, in the U.S. Navy. So, I don't know if he retired from the Navy or what, but he was definitely in the Navy. Let's see. Phantom 6767, our top Euro truck driver for October 2024. Good to see you back in the live chat, Phantom. Wet Willie Gaming, SR Crixus, Ducky, aka I'm sure I butchered that. Our top Euro truck driver for June 2023. Butchered it because that's why I usually don't say that part. Bogdan BD, Colin Percival, Osiris 9216, Pancake Man, Jesse 2670. Did you book that load?
Yes.
Okay. Then I
Amazon.
will Amazon. We'll come get it off of yous. Oops, no, don't leave.
Oh,
You and take the same job. That's what I meant to do. On to Paris.
yeah.
This is. Oh, yeah, chimney systems. And I was going to do something else. Oh, I'm going to change the time.
Yeah.
Or I could wait till we get the load, I guess. I was going to do something else too, I thought. So there's only a couple places in this town I haven't discovered yet, and that's whatever that is across the street. Must be the SO. Assume that's what that is. Okay. I will follow you over there to get the load.
Yep.
Oblivion, our top ATS driver for December 2024. Unfortunately, Oblivion is currently without a computer. He's not driving. Or, last time I talked to him anyway. He had, as I understand it, he had a cup of water near his computer, and his cat knocked it over. Water and electronics just don't mix.
No.
Well, pilot, I don't know. Is that actually water in those cooling systems? And by the way, that water is contained within hoses, not splashed all over the place. This is a little tough to do in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. I'm turning here. Get out of the way. Better not be trying to take another run at me. He is, isn't he? Oh, I'm hung up on the wall. Man, I am just bumping off at all the walls here. That, unfortunately, is going to be a Swifty. Hey, Taz, welcome to the stream. I'm over here dealing with some issues. Maybe I should have turned the lights on or changed the time of day before we come in here. Oh my goodness. Ducky, it's reefer hauler for 20 months. Nice. Liquid metal seems to be killing NPCs. It is a water glycol mix, usually, but there is water in it. Yes. Anyway, if it works, great. If it leaks, that sucks. Might be good. Yes, we're gonna change the time in just a moment. Um, let's see. Nicholas finally parked for the day in the middle of Finland. All right.
Mm.
Say hi to Stobbs. Willie is here, the birthday boy. Uh, I will call him Boomer Ping Pong today, I think. Okay. Let's change the daylight in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we got sunlight. I can turn off my high beams now. See how many red lights we get on the way out of town. By the way, which way are we going? Let's see.
So right.
Got it.
Hmm. 0, it was.
0 what?
Traffic lights.
Oh, on the way out of town, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's bound to be some in Paris.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know about that, Ducky. That sounds a bit too challenging. He was saying that he's watched somebody back into that place with doubles.
Yep. I did it too, but not as good as that other guy. one more over.
What is that? Copy. I don't remember putting whatever that is on my dash. I don't remember what it was. Ah, weird. Trucky thinks I should do it on the 1st of April so everybody can get a good laugh. Gives me the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it. Maybe we can get Stobbs to do it on camera. So, Willie, there's only 26 to go for a full century.
Okay.
What's up with that water tower there? I've seen a few of those. It looks like a like some kind of fancy egg or something.
No, just a water tower. Oh, what is it up there? A farm or? We should be good on fuel.
Yeah.
And coffee.
Yep. Yeah, we just did the coffee thing, so we're good on that. 5.5 hour drive or
8
so.
hours. 8 hours to do it in.
Come on, little red car, get out of the way. Oh, we can do 90 here. Ah. About that.
We can. Ja, da. Another toll gate.
So how many kilometers you got on that Scania there?
1,050,450.
Wow. Now you recently switched to another vehicle, right?
Yeah. Still a Scania though.
Still a Scania, but it's a straight truck, right?
Yeah.
And your custom truck scan works on it. We learned,
Nope. Yeah, on the truck.
right?
The trailer doesn't work.
No, it's probably too short anyway, but it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not designed for that trailer.
Well, yeah, there should be a template for it because I've seen paint jobs for it
Well, I
on the
would
workshop.
imagine you'd have to have the mod first of all.
Yeah.
But yeah, there probably is templates for it. Nicholas, what we're talking about is what Thor has been driving solo with
Uh,
recently. It's a modded truck.
PDF tandem.
So the truck itself is a straight box truck, and then it will tow a trailer, right?
Drawbar or the other one. Tandem and a drawbar. That's the two trailers
Yeah.
that it takes.
So it's not stock SCS,
No.
but even though it's not a stock truck,
80 here.
his custom skin works on it for his truck because it's a scan. I mean, who knows why? Actually, I'm surprised that it works.
Yeah, but it's the truck is Scania Streamline as well. That's why it works on it.
Well, it's just a bonus.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Oh, he says he's been thinking about a BTT skin for that mod.
Ah, yeah. These two.
It's the same cab. It's not a modded truck. It's a modded chassis for the SCS truck. Okay.
Okay.
So he's already familiar with it.
Yeah, it's been around for a long time, that mod. It's a Danish guy that made it.
Matthew Walter, I don't remember what I'm doing tomorrow. Actually, got a members live stream, same time slot as this one, and then another live stream in the evening. I don't even remember what I'm doing or if I've even decided yet. I think I still have some what do you call it?
Road work on the right side. 80.
I think I still have to finish the academy. Maybe I'll do that during the in American Truck Simulator. Maybe I'll do that during the members live stream tomorrow. Really kind of struggled with that. Oh, Nicholas says he's been using that mod for many years.
Yeah.
Huh.
Me too. Yeah, the toll gate again.
Oh, I forgot we were in France. You know what, Pilot? I did not. And I was just thinking about that yesterday because I still got the email about that in my inbox. I don't think I'll be able to get ready for that by tomorrow. We'll see.
Come on.
Well, I would guess, Pilot, if I had featured that I would still have it, but instead I've still got this, so I'm guessing I know I didn't. So
Passing rhymes.
well, I'm not. I am stuck behind a pokey slow.
Oh, again?
Yeah, again.
It's the guy that got in front of you.
You know, it seems to me, Thor, that I don't know if it was the first time or one of the first times that you and I convoyed on a live stream together. We started in Paris. And it was we had pro mods installed, and you showed me how to drive from Calais to England.
Yeah. Through the tunnel.
Yes.
Yeah. It wasn't on a live stream, was it?
Yeah.
We drove through that tunnel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still remember that.
Could have been. I remember we were through it. And we have more toll gate.
Of course we do. Now that I think about it, I don't remember putting that cat on here. What is up with that? I mean, the porcelain cat. Just losing my mind.
Yeah.
I assume since this truck had over 100,000 kilometers, it was my everyday truck. I recently was driving the Mercedes Actros as the Trucky truck of the week, and I switched back to this Scania for this live stream. But I've got some stuff on the dash I don't recognize. All right, I've had it with you going around.
Take a guess.
Toll booth?
Yeah. Another one.
Don't you hit me.
Slow truck in front.
Oh yeah, so do I. But it's you.
Oh.
And we got to exit up here, so we can't even move around him.
Hey,
Is
come
he
on,
stopping?
what's going on? What the? Where did you buy your license? 50 up here. $44 to go.
Well, Nicholas, lasagna sounds good. I don't want to do that on the curves.
What's that?
Oh, it was in the chase view.
Oh,
I wanted to see some of the other scenery as we were going over that bridge, but there's a curve at the end of it.
we need the middle line. Middle.
Middle.
Man in the middle. Truck in the middle. Man in the truck.
Oh, there's a lot of great roads around here. Huh. Oh, this is. Here we are in Paris.
Yeah.
I think the last time I was here, I don't know if I was in this profile though. I had Pro Mods installed. Well, that's it. The motorway just ends. That's crazy. We don't have that in the U.S. except 1 or 2 occurrences in the entire country that I'm aware of, anyway. Well, except maybe at the extreme ends, East Coast, West Coast. But usually they just roll into a different, like if you're going east and west or west, it'll generally roll into, you have to, merge and go north or south on a different interstate.
Here we are.
One of the rare exceptions to that is in Pennsylvania. Breezeway, I think is what it's called. I have my turn signal. Benji DK is here.
Ooh.
He says hi to both of us.
Hey.
Hey. Like we have different parking spots. And the second dock. Nicholas comments that he's seen you've been working hard on the farm.
Who?
You.
Me? No.
Nicholas said that.
No.
Nadenthal.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, he's done almost a big chunk of the April and May work. So today we're going to have a group on FS25, Frankenmuth, and a group on Nadenthal for FS22. But not everybody has FS25. So Nicholas, it'd be great to have you join us on one of those. I mean, I don't know if you're set up on in your truck to do that or not. I still have some shout outs to do.
Oh.
Actually, I have a lot of shout outs to do. We just haven't had that many red lights.
No, none. Well, a few. Two.
Yeah, one or two.
Going, going to the workshop, repair shop. That was it. Other than that, it's been toll gates. A lot of them.
By the way, Nicholas, thank you for sharing some of the photos and videos of where you've been driving in Sweden and Finland. Let me hit the photo mode here. Got to sleep tonight. Still got 8 hours to drive tomorrow to get to my destination. Okay, understand. It's pretty late where you are. Well, let me get some shout outs done here. Chris T, Dr. Jones, our top Euro truck driver for August 2024, and our top Euro truck driver for all of 2024. Grumpy Gruntpaw Gaming, Stiggy Stigs 122. Dustin Simbro, Greg Olray, Trevor, Day and B Travels, Avnish Awashti, Altesk, Hippie, Future Endeavored, Yorhita Rusu, Manny Oy, Donald William, Alexis Thompson, Talk About It, Green Blocks, Zinc, Gear Jammer 89, Ken Maselman, Hauling 5 Ton and BC Adventures. Oops. Carlos DeJackal, Tyler Thompson, Bjarn Vidar Etri, Cameron Goss, James Gipe, Lud, Mr. Whiskey TV, Gaming Cakes, Reaper of Souls 894, Lennox, Whitby Gaming, Hivu Bibbin, Ayestin Wilmot, Hamza Kin, Benny, Wise Mind Facts, Olivia Brown, It's Angry Blake, Ken Tankisi, Sleeveless, Kirk Bernard, Joel, Dogan, Ken Kurt. Oh, wow, I struggle with that. Madman Trucking Gaming, Isaiah Johnson, Lunar Stud, Orpy TV, Timothy Johnson, Jeremiah Adams, HFCJ Gamer, Yazi, Connor Astro, The Blind Trader, Luke, Anderson Tanker 2023, Keystone, T Royal Gaming, Dan Brewster, William, Good Luck Have Fun, Tiernan Flynn, Robert Jeppo Jepson, Alberta Gaming 05, and Daza T Arab. That is all of the shout outs. And for those of you who are new here and don't know why I'm doing that, those are channel members, Reefer, Holler, and above, that get their name shouted out during most live streams. Thor, do you have any parting comments? Whoa! Willie just bought me a coffee. Sorry. Just took me by surprise. Thank you for the coffee, Willie. I will have one.
Them names are so unfair.
The what?
Pancake Man, Whiskey Man, and it makes me hungry and thirsty. What's that about? Come on.
Yeah.
But other than that, hope you enjoyed this.
Yeah, well,
Another
it was
stream with
mostly
one and only Thor.
the one and only Thor. It was a mostly uneventful ride, except when I sideswiped those barriers in the tunnel.
Yeah. Well, you have 3 Swifties, don't you?
I do have 3 Swifties. Well, I was bouncing off the entrance to that last place.
Yeah.
And something else I did. I don't even remember what. Oh, I gave myself 2 Swifties, I think, for the tunnel.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
So,
True.
I And I guess technically I could have taken two from the entrance because I hit both sides.
Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah. Well,
Control
so
yourself.
we're gonna wrap this up now. Farmers, we're gonna convene down in the farm sim area. And thank you everyone for being here. Thank you, Willie, for the coffee. And we will be back tomorrow. Got a members live stream. And then something in the evening. I don't remember what. So, or I don't know what I'm doing yet. I don't know what I'm doing. So, I have updated the credits roll, however, so stay tuned for that. Thank you, Thor, for all of your driving. And thank you for being here
You're welcome.
today.
I had fun doing it.
As did I. All right, everyone. Thanks again. We'll see you later.
No,